Hello, and welcome back to Fate Extra CCC. So, today we're gonna go ahead and enter the third floor of Passion Lips Labyrinth. But before we do that, we are gonna go ahead and talk to everyone, right? Before we enter the student council, let's talk to Shinji here. What's up, Shinami? That outfit sure takes me back. Felt like the preliminaries for a bit. Huh? Find it in the Cycle Labyrinth? Can't really find anything there, can't you? Hey, I was worried for a sec there, but all the riggers are no big deal. Even you can take them on, Kishinami. No need for me to even lift a finger. You'll wipe the floor with all that nasty AI for us in no time, right? It's kind of, in a way it's kind of sweet. He's kind of, like, gaining confidence in us. Like, he knows he can't do anything, and he's too proud to admit it, but he, like, in his own ways, like, encouraging us. Kind of a dickhead in this game, but way better than in Fate Stay Night, which honestly, the bar is in hell in that game. Looks like it's in Constitution, you say. Such a Constitution may be a burden to her, but for some it's irresistible. Indeed. Priests are good at attaining spiritual insight from hurting themselves. Isn't that right, Kiara? You've got profound thought in that, no? Yes, well, you could say that I do have something of a personal opinion on pain, family view. Wait, no, what are you making me say, Anderson? I know nothing of this, no comment. Damn, couldn't peel away the stun's facade. A little more of her SG would have ruled out right out of her. And the sun is just the same. Yep, it's the same as usual. Alright, ready? Sort the book, right. Right, the only thing we have left is after we get the Passion Lips third SG, we have to talk to Ronnie, so I can't forget about that. Other than that, we're pretty much all set for secrets, not exactly secrets, but like hidden content? Missable content, there we go. We're pretty much almost done with that missable content. Other than that, you sure like to walk around aimlessly. How about you don't come here and instead go to the laboratory to meet with her fair prince? Alright, let's just go on ahead and go to the student council room, shall we? After the student council room, the usual members are here, but this morning, Julius is here. Is he partaking in the briefing? Doesn't mean he finished the secret mission Leo gave him. Good morning. We're finally at the 9th floor, the last of the labyrinth's core, the alter ego Passion Lip. Our objective doesn't change. Recover our memories and reach the end of the labyrinth. President Leo, defeating BB isn't included. She's none other than the root of all evil, a venomous scorpion we must drive away. It is necessary to dispatch Passion Lip, as she's forming the shield, but dispatching BB depends on the circumstances. Think of it like that. Brother, please explain. There's no need to fight BB. Once we get to the near side, she won't be able to touch us. No matter how powerful BB's authority is, it's limited to the far side. Once to the near side, she can only be as strong as an enemy program. But just a servant eater, possessing a specialized anti-servant virus. The vaccine for it is already complete. If we get to the near side, the black noise will have nothing we can encroach on. Leo, Rin Tosaka, Rani, and Hakuno Kishinami, huh? You four were only pulled here because you were ambushed. Someone like BB is trash on the near side. No need to go all out of your way to fight her in the far side where she rules. He's right. BB can only take action in the far side of the moon. If she goes to the near side, the moonsaw will detect her as a rogue AI and delete her. It's like even the Queen of the Underworld's a regular person above ground. Even BB can't defy the moonsaw. Does that mean the moment we return to our Holy Grail War, BB will be deleted, right? We spent so many hours here after all. We've treated this as mission, we're treated as missing over there. If the missing return, the events will be horribly exposed. The moonsaw will at least focus on the far side of the moon, detect BB, and terminate her. An automatic and total victory. That's if the time format here is the same format as over there. But hey, if we can get to the near side, we win. Nothing changes that. That's why President Leo is ignoring BB as much as possible and prioritizing her clearing of the labyrinth. Exactly. She may be rogue, but she's taking exceedingly irrational actions. The Sacral Labyrinth is one example. She won't extend it more than necessary. She added floors due to us reaching the end. As necessary, that's the key here. We won't add to the labyrinth without she won't add to the labyrinth without a reason. That's what holds back the AI who values optimization. We have no subroutines to needlessly add reminiscent of humans. Conversely, the labyrinth won't be extended unless we reach the end. Sacral's opinion is that after Rani was freed, the labyrinth was extended by 6 floors. Since we're at the 8th floor now, then excluding the remaining 4 floors are final objective. Passion Lip comes first. As long as there's an alter ego in the labyrinth core, an alter ego will surely be lurking in the labyrinth. You'll investigate Passion Lip and extract her SG. After this AI's facade, enter this AI's facade and destroy the alter ego from the inside. And if it's possible in the process, recover our memories. Only 4 floors left, but more info and opinions won't hurt. But please don't put yourself too hard. Returning to the near side without your memories doesn't mean you'll still have amnesia. The moon cell observes and records it all. If it identifies the missing memories in a participant, it should immediately restore them. Haha, quite an update patch. A life update patch, pretty much. It's nuts to think that data on us from before we got to the moon cell. Tota calls moon cell. So Jineko's also listening in. Life update patch is a clever way of putting it though. If something once happened, it's something someone experienced. Since the moon cell records reality, although it might not record down to the emotions one bears, there's no such thing as unrecoverable past here. As long as that person isn't in an irregular state, hint hint, nudge nudge. This concludes the student council plan. I think we're all on the same page now as far as the goals go, so... President Leo, before that I have something to report. It's about the compressed data Hakuno found that we copied. I made a mistake during my analysis. I was unable to decompress the data, so an accurate examination was impossible. Rodney, you made a mistake. Does it mean you destroyed the data? Judging by the results, yes. It could be conjecture as to why this occurred, but I have no solid evidence yet. Hakuno, if possible, please find one of those cubes again. With 2 samples. If the same results occurred, it won't be a conjecture. I'll be able to propose a hypothesis. You heard her. If you come across a cube within the labyrinth, please give it to the treasurer Rani. So, your run through the linen floor begins now. Hakuno, be careful. Everyone gives a nod after Leo's announcement. They return to their work. I'm off to the Sacral Labyrinth. Wait, before that, I'll ask Julius about the outcome of his secret mission. If he's back, then he must have been some sort of development. In contrast to those plump breasts and fairly huge claws, Lippy seems terribly shy. I hope he can sort off his friends. What? This monk can't have sex on his mind? No matter how the heresy or sorcery that befalls me, my mercy wavers not. For I am a man before I am a monk. I can't resist boob magic, ha! Not much of a monk, are you then? Alright, Sakura. Those clothes. That's the uniform from back in the Holy Grail, isn't it? I couldn't have been that long, but I feel very nostalgic looking at those. Changing clothes every now and then makes for a nice change of pace, doesn't it? Masochism Constitution. A constitution that includes one towards acts of torment after seeing her, huh? Doesn't make much sense to me. Wonder why Bibi would add that sort of defect to her own offshoot. Oh, Haku, you're back to your old uniform. I don't have much to say about it. I've seen plenty of that uniform, but, you know. Why not just sit and look you over, I think? No, I thought this way before. Dude, you're rather good looking. Wait, what am I even saying? I have nothing to say, nothing. Sure has in the labyrinth already. Oh, Corinne. Good work. At least the SG was an easy one to get as well. Keep it up for the next one. Although, about all the problems outside getting the SG can also really do is give you my condolences. Try your best, I guess. Hey, Ronnie. Well, you're wearing your uniform from the near side of the moon. Saku, you're wearing it increases your stats? Not at all, you say. But it makes no sense. Why wear it? It doesn't raise your stats. The damage done to the data wasn't my fault. I'm careful whenever to make mistakes. Leo? Oh, that's the uniform you wear on the near side of the moon, isn't it? Everything looks good on you. I was thinking that I should go back to the red uniform I wore before once I get the chance, but... The red uniform suits you. I prefer this uniform. Let's go. You think so? I thought I was only satisfying myself by wearing this, but if you feel that way, Hakuno. Okay, I'll enjoy this uniform for a little while longer. Plus, our uniforms match. Masochism constitution. Does that mean an easy to bully constitution? Sorry, I don't really get it. I mean, it's a skill that purposely makes one of the targets of hate, no? It could work in a team strategy, but it's no use on one-on-ones. It's an advanced skill, being a bottom. Presley was still too young for that. Well, Ronnie's SG is the same habit of... Excuse me, but there was some raspy eavesdropping going on. I had to get it. Hey Sako, please go explore. We already possess 2 Passion Lips SGs. Let's keep up the pace. We secured the 3rd one as well. Alright, what's up? You want to know what I've been up to? Cleaning gutters as usual. While I had BB and Passion Lip distracted, I took the opportunity to examine the labyrinth. But this time, it was all in vain. Rather than finding our memories, I found Passion Lip who zeroed in on me. Well, damn. You're lucky to have survived, and... Lip zeroed in on him. Does that mean Julius was caught in the middle of a secret operation? Yeah, it was my biggest screw-up ever. Well, not really. That woman has keen senses. She saw through my ordinary stealth easy. She also caught on that I was searching for our memories. I got away before her claws crushed me, but she'll notice if I go in there again. This is why Leo postponed my search to recover our memories. Sorry about this. I tacked another job onto your workload. I feel like I just saw something incredible. I don't know what exactly is incredible, but I know I saw something rare. Must not know because my memory is hazy, but if I get my memories back, I should be able to realize what this unthinkable thing is. Alright, off to the labyrinth, shall we? Contrary to her look, Special Lip specializes in operating covertly and in scouting our enemies. Well, those claws make a waste of those merits, though. She can tell someone at mid-range, but at close range you can hear her approach with the sound of those claws. That baby has some bad taste. Who would make such a paradox out of their own offshoot? Alright, off we go. Nothing else? Nope, alright, let's get out of here. Let's see what Shinji has to say. Yep, it's the usual. Alright, we can go ahead and go. Let me just check my items. Checking... Could be better. Before we enter the boss fight, I'll stock up on a few items, but we're good for now, really. I think we're gonna get a cutscene here. Yeah, there we go. The moment I exit the school, I was shaken up by a chill I never felt before. As if the door directly behind me has morphed into a guillotine that slid down. As if I left the cave I just took a refuge in without realizing it was a tiger's den. A feeling that I just had been unknowingly yet fortunately spared. Praetor, over there. Well, that's not good. What's Passion Lip doing here? Unlike BB, she can enter this old school. Whatever the case, I can't leave her be. She's got something gruesome planned. Ah, that's right. Haku has her room inside here. I noticed the last second. Phew, I knew Haku and I were blessed together by fate, but... Passion Lip lowers both her hands and looks at us. A slight hostility dwells in her eyes, which is rare considering she usually doesn't display any hostile attitude. This is bad. There are people. How could you go there? How could you get your memories back? You're so wonderful with amnesia, though. It bothers me. Anyone who does bad things, they're better off. Not getting your memories back, I mean. Your memories could bring all your true feelings back. I don't want to hear what you really think. Your true self is just harsh and miserable. It's a waste. I don't want to hear it. I'm fine thinking that. If only I'm thinking that. I want you to be the same Haku I like. That sound is annoying. I won't allow even you to mess up if you try to, Haku. Make sure you don't go back how you were. I'll punish you. You understand? You understand and let me, right, Haku? Goosebumps. Passion Lip's theory is inconsistent. She repeats that she'll force the person she loves to stay the way they are. Her affection is so off the wall I can hardly be called affection anymore. Destroying something you love is just plain insanity. Think again. that there is merely narcissism. Sure, true opinions can be harsh, ugly, and sharp, however. It's about nestling together. Naked contact isn't done with only the body. Touching with one's naked heart is the joy of life. My praetor, he went beyond that. He sought to understand me. It's a shame you don't remember right now. Alter ego there. If you truly wish to understand the person's heart, then lay your heart bare. Saber's chiding causes Passion Lips to stagger backwards. Lips' hostility entirely vanishes from being rebuked right to her face. That said, for whatever reason, there's an even more ominous glint in her eyes. You want to know your memories, to deepen your love, not to laugh at me. I see, of course, yes. Haku will love me even harder. She made an excessive brutal charge. It was unthinkable for the lip we know to propel herself with such an explosive force. There's no dodging it. Saber won't be able to protect me in time either. Her enormous claws advance and envelop Haku no Kishinami. Lion has 3 hun and 7 po. Namely, there are 10 sacred treasures. If you want to enlighten yourself to your own Buddha nature, then I must gaze your inner evil and bring you to Nirvana. Om Abi Ra Un Ken Suwaka. What's happening? I can't maintain my physical form. She's cutting the flow of spiritrons. This isn't a wizard skill. This is on the level of a magus. Probably Kiara saved us. Everything in this world is an illusion, thus decomposing you. One made only from fleshless information is trivial. That said, I haven't performed such a tough task in a long time. Kishinami, are you right? Kiara set you in. Looks like it was her technique. But she said she won't oppose BB, so then why would she do this? No, inside the labyrinth is one thing, but if the neutral zone falls outside of our pact. I also have Buddhist practices to adhere here. Besides, to so easily lose such a good master and servant as you would pain me. From the first moment we met, though, I was slightly aware of this. It seems that I've been especially fond of you. Because of my occupation, perhaps I would say that I'm attuned to the pure minds and deep souls. I want you, however, to survive to the end. Hey, if you're going to drag this decent young girl down some nonsense path, then leave it for later. That goes for you too. Don't go hanging on this woman's every word. You must have other things to take care of. After all, this woman isn't worth squat on her own. She's trash, actually. Raw trash. You'll smell it if you get too close. All that comes out of your mouth is vitriol. Maybe you should forget your true self and oppose the opposite of an alter ego. Rubbish. True self. Being convinced that such a thing exists proves how stupid you are. And anyways, the phrase no one knows you better than yourself is so cliche it's detestable. Everyone could forever know their self. I'm proof of that. Why is after I've died I must once again pen fairy tales. This person would make sure such a handy servant. If it weren't for that lash of a tongue, please don't take offense to. At any rate, my whimsy concludes here. I put up a barrier, so she should be unable to interfere any further. For now, please keep doing your best. She gently waves her hand, and Kiara Anderson return to the school. I can't quite find the right words to describe that master servant, but they're so strange. Matters not. Right now, we need to clear the labyrinth. Let's go, Praetor. Let's see what the gang has to say about all this. My assumptions were too optimistic. I'm going to tighten the entrance security, if more than ever. Even if Bibi herself tried, I won't let anyone invade this old school. Until now, I assumed the aggression wall was for repelling Bibi, so its density, its mesh wasn't fine enough. But I've raised the density to this incident. Even if an enemy were kitten-sized, anything including their body would be repelled back. However, please understand, even allocating this many resources won't block Bibi channel. It involves signals rather than a body, and while we're in the moon cell, the spiritual network can't be cut even if we wanted to. As usual, what about you two? Kishinami, phew, I'm glad you're back in one piece. Thinking about the worst happening to you makes me... No, that's not what I mean. Without you, I'd have no one to explore the labyrinth, Saber labyrinth, okay? That's what I mean, really, that's all. Man, you're really dialing up the Tsundere. Enough about me. Get your butt over the labyrinth. Pester me pester me anymore and I'll spread a virus across the labyrinth and melt any clothes. The reason why passionately invaded the school is... I don't want to think about it. It must have been something to do with the skill she possesses. This is just a conjecture, but you may have saved us in the nick of time, Hakuno. Miss Toseka, Sakura and I are promptly starting to work together on constructing a new firewall version of the old school. I'm estimating it'll be a 125% increase in security. It won't break even if an elephant came crashing on it. I heard about what happened from Kiara, Hakuno. Did you get hurt at all? We're fine on our side, although I'm puzzling as to what Bachelor was trying to accomplish. I feel ashamed. This mistake falls wholly on me, Leo. I've been protecting this in council room, ready to in case it's the worst, but I failed to notice anything from the schoolyard. No, we were careless as well. We're so cautious to attack from BB that we overlooked signs of an alter ego. Sakura, unlike BB, can alter egos enter the old school without issue? Yes, since Special Leap's Reutron structure isn't very large, it seems like she slipped through the prevention net and got through. Although she possesses an excellent means of presence installation, but we know her pattern now, and won't allow her to invade again. That's good enough. But no, I get it. BB can't physically enter here, can she? This foe is stacked a lot of memory. A sensor the size of a fingertip could poke through, but a hand or an arm size gets stuck in the net. I see. A high-level program will get flung back, but by the protective net around your school. Hearing that puts me at ease. Framing it the other way around, this means Special Lips level isn't too different from ours, right? Yes, that's correct. She's a dangerous being, but I can assert that Kishinami has a healthy chance of succeeding. This council is fine. Please continue with the exploration of the Sacred Labyrinth. I dishonor you. I pride myself in facing the mighty foes and engaging the glorious battles yet. Contrary to her look, Special Lips specializes, yep, as the same dialogue. Alright, Shinji, anything to say? Was someone out of this world in the schoolyard just now? They're a spiritual structure beyond a servant. The hell are they? Huh? It's an alter ego? You'd be going up against that? Yeah, now he sees the actual danger going on. He gets nervous. He probably was just thinking that the alter egos were just normal servants, but nah, they're pretty different stuff. Hakuno, truly glad we ended up losing a pure soul such as yours. The skills I had trained from back on Earth weren't learned in vain, huh? And Anderson just has the usual stick. Yeah. Alright, let's just talk to Jinako and then we can actually go. Damn it. Almost there. There we go. Maybe there isn't any fast travel to get to the janitor's closet. Yep, that's the usual. Alright. Into the courtyard we go. Or actually, I'm just gonna go to my room, see if Saber has anything to say about this, and then we can go. Oh, alright. It's better to get 100% confirmation instead of missing something. But right, the only thing left to do is go ahead and get to our SG3, and then the last thing we need to do is talk to Rani. In the Sacred Labyrinth, if you press the L and right button simultaneously, your POV will snap to where you're facing. It's surprisingly useful, so try it out. Labyrinth, floor 9. There they are, the little gimmick of this floor.
霧がかかっているな。怪しい。まっこと怪しい。が、なぜか心が躍る。奏者よ、ちょっと入ってみぬか?
You really just don't give a damn, don't you?
解析したわ。その霧、とりあえず毒ではないみたい。受けるダメージが上がるだけよ。
ダメージが上がる？サーバントの被ダメージが向上するということですか？
そう。その霧の中だと高度な地生態だけ外界からの刺激を何倍にも感じるんだって。私も自分で何言ってるんだかわかんないけど。
That's a bit of a fourth wall break, but yeah, basically we get less defense on this one.
弱体化フィールドの一種と割り切りなさい。その霧の中で戦うのはおすすめしないわ。
オカルトじゃなくてド M 空間っす。リップさんの SG はもう判明したも同然っすね。ところでリンさん、行きたかったら行っていいっすよ。
行かないわよ。あの霧を回収してそっちに流してやりましょうか。
Sounds like they're having fun in this soon council room, but we got nothing to laugh about here. I find that makes us take more damage. Best to proceed with caution.
そうだな。あえて猫の尾を踏むこともあるまい。要はちょっとだけ面白そうだと思うのだが。
Saber, we don't need to indulge in your masochistic tendencies right
まず
now.
はパッションリップ目の捜索だ。あやつの最後の SG を見抜かなければ先に進めぬぞ。
Alright.
開幕だ。
So-
良い演目であらんこと。
With Saber, it's not that much of a big deal going through these things, fighting in these things, since she has a pretty good defense. Caster, on the other hand, is the one we have to be careful.
肌が痺れるようだ。
霧の中では戦闘でのダメージが上昇します。くれぐれも気をつけて。
We also get this very annoying little filter on our screen, which it just hampers visibility a little bit. Let me just check. We do have the first strike. We have it equipped. Awesome. That's a new type of enemy right there. That's a nice little precursor of what's gonna happen. And yeah, we do have to fight. There's not much of a choice there. There's the other cube we need. Hit them, and we go. We got an abuser. They also take more damage. They're also affected by the fog, so...
いい気分だ。始めるぞ。
There we go.
次は励むがよい。
Got a remedy, which is not bad at all. Nice position here specifically to annoy us. There we go, that's enough. Off they go.
世のマスターはセット。
Give me the sacrament.
が増えるのは良い。もっと積み上げるが良い。
Hit them. You can also see the Sakura petals in the background there.
共にしよ
Yeah, that sucks.
う。動くな。
One more. I mean, one more. There you go.
悪くはなかったな。
Could have been worse, but we're
ま
good.
だまだこんなものではないぞ。
Alright, off we go into getting the cube. And getting out of this fog, finally. There we go. Yeah, that thing is annoying a little bit. Let me see. I do know there's like secret passageways here. Just gotta pay attention. Alright. There's something strange dead lying on the floor. It's the same as the compressed air we found before. It's got a carryable volume, so I'll bring it back with me. This data gets weirder the more I look at it. It's got a cube shape and a volume I couldn't guess from its exterior. To a, well, admittedly poor wizard, such as myself, it's only undecipherable garbage data. Right there, hurry get on with it. Looking at the cube freaks me out. To be honest, I don't like it one bit. I know that even beauty can be born from obsession, but I can't help but feel that this box is something extremely repulsive. Onwards we go into another foggy area.
気放射ないなマスター。世もなんだか癖になってきたぞ。
More
宝はあ
sacrament.
るだけ欲しくなるのよ。
Oh, come on.
根こそぎ持っていくぞ。 そうしよ
There we go, that's the secret passageway.
う
That's one. Got even there.
こんなものです改めるがよい
There we go.
とどめずか悪くはなかったなもっと言う戦利が増えるのは良い
Sometimes
もっと積み上げるが良い
the effect can disappear when we enter a fight, which is pretty good because we don't have to get the annoying little effect. Anyways, I'm just gonna switch up the Exorcist Blade with the Mermaid Robe. There we go.
行くぞ
Yeah, see, it's still in effect.
戦いを吟じるとしよう
Let me go for this and then we're good.
始めるぞ良きに計らえ世の独壇場だな
One more. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
悪くないむしろ始めるぞ
There we go.
悪くはなかったな世の権利まだまだこんなものではないぞ
Oh, really? It just flew over it. Alright, this should be enough.
始めるぞ世の独壇場だな
There we go. We should level up in this one.
悪くない
There we go.
早く元に戻るがよい
There we go. There's a fountain right there, which is great.
当然のように勝つがよい
There we go. Let's just beat them to death with the skeletons. The fountain's right over there. There's no need to not do this.
世の独壇場だな
It just speeds up the battle.
世のマスターはセラフまた一歩前進だな
Nice. Now we got this area here. And we are out of here. Let's just go ahead and save here. Got a mini boss right there. Right there, that guy over there. Before we head on to fight him, let's go ahead and go to the other way. We have the annoying little thing. Hopefully we can get rid of it.
当然のように勝つ始める
And Saber's being dumb and used guard when the enemy was stunned again. Hopefully we get the 300 damage. Nah. We got it there.
刀なしにもならなかったな工夫にかけた演目だった
We hit that guy. It's basically symmetrical, really.
当然のように
Well,
勝
that's
つ始める
enough. That's definitely enough to kill.
改めるがよいとどめず
One
か
more. There we go.
刀なしにもならなかったな我らが前に敵は
Go.
なしだ
Then we can keep going down.
オンスター当然のように勝つがよ
There we go. That should be enough.
いヌプティアへの
Ah, he guarded. That's a shame. There we go.
次は励むがよい
Got a remedy, which is
も
awesome.
っと褒めても良いのだぞ心して命じよ
Let's go.
任せろこう動くなヌプティアへの鐘を鳴らせ
One more. There we go. Nice patterns. That's what we want.
世のマスターはセラフもっと褒めても良いのだぞ
Alright, then we can go over here. Go into the cloud again. I don't know why they just you can't keep us going forever in the cloud. It's a bit annoying, just keep going on and off. We got a nice little item here. We're almost one-shotting these guys, which is great. There we go. Give me that pattern. Thunder Beast Claw. And this is damage against break. You do get a stun. It's basically a small version of caster's skills, which is pretty good actually. Her skills are good. Yeah, they don't do nearly as much damage as caster's skills, but they have the same utility, which is pretty much what we want. And now finally we go into the other area we were missing here. Ether Fragment. And the big enemy over there. Let's just save in case we die. Stun him and go. Let's just go all out on this. Take 500 damage, another one should take another 500 if it doesn't guard. Alright, now we just need 2 hits. That sucks. One more. Ouch, come on. There we go. Onslaught is gone. And we gained a bit of XP out of that. We got an elixir, which we're not gonna use until basically the final boss. Elixirs are pretty good, although they aren't the only way to restore MP, so there are other utilities there, so it's not as good as an extra normal, but it's pretty good all the way. Alright, we've completed this area basically, we've done everything. The only thing we haven't done is this, because we literally can't go there. So yeah, let's just go ahead and fight this guy. Again, we have to... he doesn't get stunned. And you all know what that means, right? No, it's that one, and then we can just do this. That should be enough. Ah, I got it, damn it. Still do 300 damage, this is great. Alright, we can do it one more time, and then we have to play normally. Alright, let's go. Awesome, we just need like 3 hits. That was even. That was even. Another even. That was really lucky there. And he's gone. That should be a level up. There we go. Invictus Spiritus. I think that's the one where we get the guts. So let's take a look. It has indeed. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Well, bring yourself. There we go. We have our guts, which is awesome. Let's just go around. We basically just need to go over that direction. This is basically empty space, which is in the shape of a skull. You see that? Other than that, we just go forward. Yep, there's nothing really else we can do. So let's just go ahead. We have more of the labyrinth, which is this one's pretty big compared to all the others we've had. Looks like this is the innermost part of the labyrinth. That looks like the mom is scolding her, huh? The 2 figures can be seen in front of the shield, Bibi and Passionlip. the worst pairing possible. The mark of the end of the labyrinth, which Lip is the core. Thus, this means that BB came herself to lead Lip as her master, I guess. Well, they're acting weird if that's the case. Those two seem to be keeping their distance from one another. Let's watch them. From Saber's perspective, they aren't working together.
理解できません。
So, what's going on here, Lip? You don't see the I don't see the program. I adjusted specifically to guard this place. You know, the invincible robo I leveraged with my extra memory to counter Saber, BBB. Where is it? That girl, she just ran off on her own somewhere.
待ちなさい。
There's no way she would just run off. I can figure her to not leave this area. What I'm asking you is if you destroyed my program, do I have to spell it out for you? I mean, she was so stuck up. She wasn't cute either. We don't need her, right? That's why I destroyed her and threw her away. Not into my chest. I tossed her into the arena.
この
Don't need her. You destroyed her because we don't need her. And just why would you be the one to decide that? Do you know how long it took me to make that thing? I borrowed parts of the arena out of the moon cell's site and gradually disassembled them, almost getting disassembled myself. As I reassembled them into a hostile program, I added enough subroutines to end the looks parts to make it cute in my image. To understand me, do you know how long I toiled? 2 minutes. It took me a whole 2 minutes.
なんと
That's it?
呆れた。
Sakura, I know you're not the best person to say this to, but BB is, pretty stupid.
分かってい
Please
ま
don't
す。
say it. Being the same model as her makes me just want to die. Fine. I'll let the matter go. All I need for you to act as a replacement. However, about what you dumped in the 7th floor, that I won't excuse.
理解
Smashing a hostile program is one thing, but flattening every NPC that took refuge in the arena? What are you thinking? My hand slipped a little. Answer me, Lip. You think you can fool me with that? Because I hate those people. All the NPCs accept me. I was happy, I loved them.
どうして
Yet, ever since Melt was created, they stopped talking to me. Not one word, after all the praise they had given me.
ひどいです。
Now I hate them. I hate them, but I still love them. I still have love left for them. The very idea of such people being alive was heart-wrenching, painful to me. That's why I went to every arena those people were taking refuge in. I smashed it all and turned them into trash. Oh god, that means the finger holding is the person. I love them, but they were repulsive. I can't let those people go free. I don't want to leave them alone or pretend as nothing happened.
潰します。
People like that should be fine. Living inside a crushed box to suffer for the rest of their lives, right? Mother, I am normal. There's nothing weird about me. I mean, I was born from your mind. You understand, don't you? Talking bad about me is the same as talking bad about yourself. Yes. I don't need you to point that out to me at this point.
忠告よ。
You're my shadow. An alter ego. So play a role. You're going to guard this labyrinth to the very end.
どうして
But I'm not Sakura. I don't get why I'm protecting this place. BB teleported away. She probably went back to the end of the labyrinth. The problem is now that alter ego standing still over there. Battle can't be avoided this time around. Please be prepared for as possible. Indeed, let's just go ahead and save right here. And let's head in. Hey, Fashion Lip. I forgot to change my my stuff. Never mind.
会いに来てくれたんですか
I don't want to admit it, but she's showing no desire to fight. How will you answer her? How am I supposed to answer her? And as usual, let's just talk.
嬉しいです。私、今回はちゃんと考えてきたんです。それでは質問です。あなたにとって恋人に必要なもの、得意であってほしいものは何ですか
Well, I guess we're doing an interview tonight now. Huh, that piques my interest as well. Go ahead and answer in truth. What do I want a lover to have? What special skills should I have, huh? Special skills I want them to have. I don't know, since I don't have any memories, I'm fuzzy about my past likes and interests were. What they need, I guess they mean that skills they must have in their everyday life. I guess I can answer. First, they know the art of cooking above all else. Cooking? I can make like... I can make like... Maybe he's still talking, okay. Wait, that's not cooking. You're just making stew.
そんなだってそれぐらいしか私他には何かないでしょうか
After cooking, it's gotta be able to sew, or even balancing household expenses, or doing laundry or cleaning. In any case, improving on skills required to live with another person. You really can't do anything, can't you? Especially it doesn't show any spite. But she does turn pale with each word we speak. It looks like household in general isn't up her alley. Naturally, I start to feel bad. After, what are your specialties?
はい殴るのとか潰すのとか得意です座右の銘は一撃必殺ですから
Special emphasizes her by clenching her fist. It makes her look like she's got the spirit of a martial artist. Poor girl. These aren't things a lover must have. I find myself lowering my shoulders and taking a deep sigh. Saber doesn't hide this disappointment either. Passionately shrinks back further in shame.
私もう帰ります次はもっと頑張りますから
Passionately ran away. Once again, we won without a fight, I suppose. But we're kinda stuck here. Looks like the labyrinth's dead end here. We explored through the labyrinth, but we weren't able to find the memory data. Which means we have two possibilities. Either it's beyond the shield or Passion Lips holding onto it. Hakuno, head back to base. Let's come up with another plan at the student council room. Okay, let's go.
世も疲れた
Hey buddy, anything else to say? Nope, alright. Let's go ahead and see if the special characters have anything to say. Other than that, we can just go. As usual. Alright, let's just go into these. Not damn, that's the wrong one. Welcome back. While we were on the way, we drafted our next strategy. The whereabouts of our memories, then the ninth floor shield. We expect to settle these two matters by steering the alter ego passionately. Sakura, the details please.
報告します
Yes, currently we've been unable to detect the data believed to be everyone's memories within the surveyable portions of the labyrinth. However, the evidence we have indicates that those memories are present on this floor. The only applicable storage locations are either beyond the shield or Passion Lips' special skill. Breath Valley. Breath Valley, the special disposal space in Passion Lips' chest. If we were talking about being firmly secure, then it isn't a more suitable holding place than that. It's not a place that we can search unless we capture Lip.
ごめんなさい
Sorry, my foot just acting up. Therefore, I recommend that you first make contact with Passion Lip. If possible, seize her, then eliminate her. Eliminate, huh? That's no mild way to put it, but she is our enemy. We can't really sugarcoat it.
そういえば
But where is this girl at? It looks like she is not in the 9th floor anymore.
バッチリです
That's, I'll have to look into that. I've already logged onto our position. In the northeast area of the 8th floor, Passion Lip is wondering about the corridor-shaped pathways. We have Hakuno head to the 8th floor and contact with the alter ego there, then net the SG from our memory data. It's a simple strategy, but keep in mind, our opponent's an unknown powerhouse. Make sure you're prepared and our preparations are complete. Capture Passion Lip was wandering around the 8th floor. Even Sakura, assuming there's going to be a battle, doesn't always have to win the fight. By the events we have transpired, it's evident that Lip is not aggressive. If we play our cards right, we might be able to talk her down. At any rate, let's just go to the northeast area of the 8th floor. Anything new? I'm fine. My throat's just hurting a little. Alright, we have... Oh, can we get it right now? Let me see. So you obtained the dust data. I'll begin decompressing it then. A volume of this size should take a few seconds. Decompression failed. Verification complete. That's all it was after all. The contents of the first cube is a compressed version of the first arena. The contents of the second cube is a compressed special hostile program. Thus we can presume that the alter ego Passion Lip's characteristic skills is hypercompression. It appears that it is a skill which compresses anything into its minimum, no matter how large the volume is, and stores it. The issue with it, I think, is that compression is irreversible. Whatever data she compresses can never return to its original form. The moment it gets compressed into a cube shape, the data becomes garbage, which merely was once that kind of data. Though it's compressed, it can't be decompressed. Though it's destroyed, it persists as it was before in form. This data, thrown away in the Sacred Labyrinth, is a mass of information which you can't comprehend, from our point of view. However, the thing inside the cube, the NPCs are still alive. In short, this cube is a mass of flesh. The last data you've recorded may be in this form, but it's alive. If a person is a person because they're in the shape of a person, or because the human parts, humans' necessary materials, is it human? When does one put the soul, or the qualia? If we put these questions aside, its compression may be an instance of eternity. Those who are compressed by Passion Lips are anchored for eternity, and are stored away in a storage named the recycle bin. What lies ahead for them is hell, where they will live on, transformed into slices of flesh, that the suffering isn't perceivable to us outside. I'll work on a countermeasure at once to avoid this worst outcome, her hypercompression and resist its instant death effects. Mystic Code Dust Cloud of Osiris, that commissary. There we go, that's the last thing we needed for this in this chapter.
Excellent.
I completed a program that increases resistance to instant death. I've already provided the information to the commissary with the necessary information. Please buy the Cloud of Osiris in the commissary. I also supplied it to the commissary in order to simplify the process of gathering and mass productionizing. Please don't get me wrong, I don't like Miss Tosaka does. She would do something to collude with Mr. Kotomini for profit. That was an option? Wants to do Passion Lip? This is just the Cloud of Osiris. They'll keep you safe. Operators standing by. Great reviews from the commissary. There's a special going on. No service fee. Please be sure to purchase one. The 8th floor on Northeast, huh? Why she's there? Maybe she dropped something? Cash? Only you would think of money, Tosaka. In order to nab her SG, we first need to make contact with Passion Lip. Though necessary, this is perilous mission. Please take every precaution. Passion Lip's on the 8th floor. She's on the present furthest each of the 9th floor, so take heed. Yep, that's the usual. Alright. What about you, Shinji? Anything new on your mind? Catching an alter ego, huh? Well, I won't be doing anything about it. Since you have a servant with you, you're obligated to fight in my place. Just go to dying in vain. Let's go into the my room. So see if we got any new matrices. I think we do at this point. Yep, there we go. Crash and Crash EX. A special ability called id_ES that alter egos possess since their creation. A cheat skill that involves from monstrous strength. No matter how much something there may be, as long as it can be enveloped by her hands, her claws can crush and compress it regardless. Whatever she compresses becomes a 5 cm cube, but its mass can't go lower than 1/10 of what it was originally. After compression, it is considered dust data. The only thing Passion Lip can crush are objects smaller than her hands, or not. As long as it fits in her hands, based on her point of view, she can treat it as a target, meaning she can use perspective to crush the entire arena. For example, if there was a megastructure like the arena, and she is in a place with an unblocked view of it all, the requirements will have been met. Holding her hand out to the distance, a small arena, once the entire view of the arena fits snugly in her hands, she recognizes it as caught and can crush it. Though it may be planar physical interference that disregards perspective, crushing large objects would of course take time. think we haven't read this one. Cognitive disorder. Most people can't look at themselves objectively. This means not only the spiritual level, but also in the physical. People can't see themselves. No, to be precise, the impartiality to look upon oneself without falsehood that accepted is rare. Because humans possess wisdom, they're able to turn only the convenient aspects of reality they see into the truth. It's not that just being selective of that information they accept, they're also unconscious fabrications of modifying information. Passionlip's cognitive disorder is that at the highest order. She cannot comprehend the form of her own true hands. Her brain ignores her own ugly appearance, and mentally she sees herself as an exceedingly normal girl. To her claws only appear as normal. Because of this, Lip can't understand the reason why everyone's afraid of me. Completely ignorant of that the person is her body's, the reason is her body's ugliness, she would just tilt her head and point it out to her. Why are you telling me such a lie? Are you bullying me by lying again? In regard to John causing cognitive disorder, Passionlip is a complete victim. Though her inability to recognize it was born from escapism, there are neither lies or deceptions in her heart. Everyone finds it difficult to face their ugly sides. When one look in the mirror is the brain properly observing the image of oneself reflected there. And that's pretty much all there is for now. Alright, let's go into the 8th floor and got the SG already. Anything else? Nope, alright, let's go. Yeah, we can just go straight there. Looks like you're ready, although we start searching for, alright, we'll start searching for Passionlip. The pink marker on your map shows you where we detect the size of Passionlip. Start heading there. That's useful. Right there. Pretty much just a straight line there, so... There she is. Right behind us. Passionlip, she's here. Why'd she come from behind? Maybe she was watching over you from the shadows. Even though we intended to capturing her, I never expected her to follow us. Fine, I'll close the distance and talk to her. Sorry. She ran. She really does look like a stalker. There's no signs of Lip. I marked their approximate location again. Alright, then please take another look at the map and head to the marked location. Take good precaution. Right there, okay. Over here, where she crushed the gate. There she is again. I'm being watched again. I'll get her this time if as I rush up to her. Yeah, that's not really gonna happen. What the hell do we do about this? I faced enemies more capable than me, enemies that laid traps, Ringtos, who demanded money from me. I've jumped over so many hurdles up until now, but damn, I didn't think there would be a boss who just runs away when I get too close. What's the matter with her? Is she some sort of crab? Is running away when we get near an homage to crabs? She has a claws to be a crab, so there's no one inside. We'll just try to come up with a plan to deal with Passionlip. If you find yourself in an impasse, please head back here. She's over there. We still don't have enough to one-shot these guys, but that's fine, really. It's Passionlip again. She's watching me. Somehow it feels like her stares are gradually filled with more and more emotion. For now, we know that she's been running away. When we catch up to her, let's try standing here and see what happens. Time continues to be wasted. Passionlip is standing there and endlessly gazing at us. It's almost like I'm hallucinating. I'll try to Let's stay still. Seems the Passion Lip is dropping her guard somewhat.
そっちに行っていいですか？
Huh? We must jump the gun here. I accept with a silent nod. Lip slowly walks up to us timidly, wearing an expression like that of a scorned child. Watch out, Praetor. That's an alter ego there. Don't let her appearance deceive you. Saber attentively confronts the approaching Passion Lip. I should. As usual, let's talk to her. I'll start take things off by talking to her. I'll leave asking about the SG and our memories for later. So, what is needed from me? I try asking as nonchalantly as possible.
頑張ってクッキーを砕いてみたんですけど。
It's gonna be like hyper dense cookies. Oh, that's scary. Just deck towards you. Passion Lip expression lights up with a flash as she rushes over to me. Cookies. Regular, edible cookies.
はい、これです。
Watch out! It really was a trap.
また邪魔を。すごく許せません。サーバントがいる限り近づけないんだ。ならいらない。あなたはいらないです。
So this is your true character. I'm disappointed, Passion Lip.
退屈な演目になりそうだが。ごめんなさい。簡単に潰れないでくださいね。サーバント。邪魔です。すごく邪魔。あんなのいらないですよね。
That permanent loading thing there, but I never saw that before also. Anyway, let's put on that one because I forgot to bring Dust of Osiris with us, which sucks. And is this stuck? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Alright, give me a second. Let's try this again. There we go. Oh, nope, it's not loading again.
邪魔です。すごく邪魔。あんなのいらないです。
Oh, yep, it's bugged to all hell. Oh my god, you gotta be shitting me. I've never seen this before. Okay, that's awkward. Give me a second, I'll reload the save and see if I can do anything about it. Give me a moment. Alright, we're back. I reloaded the earlier save. Thankfully I didn't lose much progress. And yeah, it seems that it fixed itself. Alright, so again, I actually did get the Osiris thing, so let's put that one on. And let's get this one on as well. Let's go for an attack, guard, and then just go for normal attack. Let's go.
良きに計らえ。天よ、今一度の祝福を。もう逃がしませんよ。私の手にすっぽりです。こんなものか。
We resisted instant death. That would just have killed us, so. There we go. Yeah. Watch with her superhuman strength. The term rampage must have taken after her. Somehow managed to fend off Passion Lip's relenting assault. Saber took serious damage, but still has strength to spare. Lip is a one-trick pony. We can beat her just to get some practice.
弱いくせにしつこいです。面倒だけど宝具を使わせて。あれ？今回はこれで失礼
失礼します。またお話に来てくださいね。
Wait, look, I know how you feel, but is that how you're gonna live your life? Passion Lip's presence completely disappeared. Let's quietly return to the student council room. You've done well. I apologize for making you waste some of your time. I would have never thought that Passion Lip would ever fight us. True, I too am confident in my gateways, but the AI readiness to flee is amazing. A half-hearted means of capturing her won't work. Yes, capturing Passion Lip on one zone is a hard task. That's why we'll have a two-man cell next. We'll encircle using two people paired up. 2 people paired up? It's dangerous for anyone other than Shinobi to enter the labyrinth, though. No, there's someone. Someone with a contract to serve and too much time on their hands. One person. Hinako, huh? Sure, even if Lip attacked her, she would hold out with her servant. But could she actually cooperate with us? The kind of thing is Hakuno's area of expertise, right, Hakuno? Please start by bringing her over here. Bring Hinako to the student council room. It's easy for Peace and Leo to say, but I have a hunch that this might end up being tougher than catching Lip. Oh, there's nothing to fret about. Worst case, you and I can pair up together while knock out those knockers. Spare me. If I have to go with Gato otherwise, even if I have to go with Gato otherwise, then I'll use every trick in the book to persuade Hinako. Simply incredible, Chief Gato. Hakuno's motivation has leaped tenfold. Alright, please go ahead and persuade Hinako. We'll be here readying strategies. I relented and took persuading Jinako. No turning back now. Anyways, I've got nothing to lose, so I'll head over there to where Jinako is. Anything else? I'm sorry, I'm a little out of it. There's something I can do for you. Just the usual dialogue. What about you? Going with the essentially unreasonable Jinako, or the punishment of being with Gato. In a sense, it's the ultimate decision. Yeah. I already got it, so no need. Every now and again, Chief Gato says just the right thing. I was wondering how I'd persuade you to get Jinako, but that's no longer necessary. Have no fear. If necessary, having Gato enter the Psycho Labyrinth will suffice. Better yet, let's simply do that. No way, come on. Adding Jinako Karigiri's power to our own will open up new strategies, but we already failed once to persuade Jinako. But the time is nigh. She can't look away forever. It's time to light some fire under that woman's blunder of an ass. Once our perseverant persuasion is to open up user perseverant persuasion to open up the challenge locks. Alright, I'm pretty sure she already heard everything. She said she's actively listening in here. But whatever, let's see. Shinji, any idea? Huh? You're going to take Jinako to the second labyrinth? That's a strategy even I wouldn't be able to manage. If you're gonna take Jinako, then you'd have a hell of an easier time taking one of the trees in the schoolyard instead. Well, you're not really wrong. Anyways, Hakuno. Nah, it's just the usual stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and go into her room. There we go. Hey, Jinako. I heard about it, but I refused. Right from the get-go, Leo casually told me to please bring Jinako here, but there's no reason to think this anthropomorphic snail was given so easily. I don't get it anyways, Haku. I told you I don't want to leave here, you forget? And yet you asked me to come out so I can help you when I obviously won't. It's on someone else's door, will you? It's not that I forgot. The reality is that Jinako doesn't even want to leave this janitor's closet, let alone escape from the far side of the moon. But that's strange to hear. You waited us with Ronnie, didn't you? Fair point. My lord's vain principles have no place left but to be turned over and apologized for. I can't grasp why she's so obstinate. Shut up your trap, Karna. What are you taking Haku's side? A useless servant. That's also a fair point. To each useless master, a useless servant. If you can't accept that, then go ahead and change your lifestyle. My abilities at least would increase. The servants always have a comeback for this. Equipped for that. While Jinako talks, Karna glazes over at us. It seems like he's telling us, persuade her while we still have the chance. This is our chance. If Karna beats the brunt of Jinako's dissatisfaction, she might have a better impression of us. Persuade her, I say. Let's see here. Please help us, Jinako begs us. Begs us? Oh, my heart's racing. No, I just got off guard from you calling me something on an issue. I'm totally not happy. Well, I'm not really that much older anyways. I'm forever a teenager, the same age as you, Hako, no lie. However, there's no reason for me to back down so easily. We have to get Jinako to cooperate with us. Otherwise, Gato will end up tagging along. Bleh, I do it with that old man. That's worth some sympathy. Hey, wouldn't that be kind of dangerous for the old man Gato? Of course he'll get in danger. Gato isn't a servant. I can't guarantee his safety. I can't see us pulling it off. Any joint tactics with Gato. We need help from Jinako, who does have a powerful servant at any cost. Hard for me to say no to you, Hako. Oh, just forget why. Maybe I owe you something. No, I'm not gonna get swept along in this like this. Hypothetically, if I did cooperate, I wouldn't fight. Are you cool with that? That's fine, really. I just need you to stand there and look intimidating. You got that typical honest look in your eyes. Then, if I get into a scrap, will you bail me out? I'll keep you safe for sure. Okay then, well, if it's salting out on our memories, then I'll go, then what will you do if I get a peek at them first? If that's what it takes. Yeah, I haven't heard to ask. Okay, here's the last one. Jinako can't do squat. Really, are you fine with that, Haku? Of course that's okay. That's fine, huh? I can't do anything, that's fine. Okay, then I don't do anything. I want to help you, I want to escape, I want to get my memories, I don't need anyone. There, persuasion event over. Damn, I was afraid this wouldn't work. Jinako's intent to not work is actually a conviction. All I can do is try again. There's a free favors here anywho. How about bringing a box of premium cakes next time? Depending on the terms, nothing's impossible. And let's just go back and say nothing. Yep. Why decide at the very end? Kinda hurts more than getting an instant answer. The only way I can respond to Jinako's questions with silence. She doesn't have to fight, so I don't intend to force her. However, Haku Kishinami has no reason to affirm that Jinako can't do anything. What one can or can't do isn't up to others to decide. Yeah, you got me, I guess. Next question isn't coming to me. Or maybe you're too persistent, Haku. Alright, I get it. Turning you down seems like it would be physically exerting, so I'll play along with you this time. Go to your student council room first. I'll drop by once I have a few things to relax a bit. While brushing her disheveled hair, Jinako agrees to cooperating, seemingly as she has no other choice. I express my gratitude, thanks, then leave the janitor's closet. Trust and patience are hard to obtain virtues. To me, the two are more awesome than valor. Considering it was a time will come when we become enemies, makes me tense, but also glad. The Holy Grail War isn't so bad. The moment I left the janitor's closet, Karna spoke too much to himself. There's a lively, delighted look in his eyes. Well, done persuading Jinako. Karna, who won't verbalize those words, seems to express that praise with a smile. Alright, we got it. Let's go ahead and go to the student council room. It seems you succeeded in persuading Jinako. I can tell by the look in your face. So Jinako couldn't hold out against your insistence either, huh, lass? Yes, very good indeed. Now we finally see her in the flesh. Now that I think about it, only Shinami has spoken directly to Jinako, right? That's right. I did meet her in that humiliating game of Mahong, but it was in an accelerated subspace. Ah, so she was a mysterious lady. I'm eager to see what she's like in person. Aren't you as well, Julius? Yeah, Jinako Karigiri's servant is strong, we can't ignore that. While exchanging trivial comments, everyone kept their eyes open on the student council door's room door. Jingo, who they spoke only through the monitor so far, is coming. They've seen her face, but that sort of presence that she have in person, they can't help but feel giddy. Then, as this was going on, sounds could be heard coming from the hallway. It's Jinako. Okay. There she is. Sauce for the wait. IRL Jinako has arrived in the student council room. Everyone just... This is it? Ah, good morning. Ah, you're fatter than I imagined. Gato, come on, my guy. What's this reaction? Why are most of you mute and buzz off, old man, for real? My apologies. It's just that the house shot players, you're pretty ordinary, huh? Yeah, ordinary, isn't she? It was imagining a most amazing personality. Like you'd come in striking a pose and, like a mighty morphin hero. Yes, I assume your character would be more eccentric than Miss Tosaka's. Data of the file says you're the same age as Kishinami, but not being in uniform gives off an outsider vibe. Is it because you're untidy? As in your appearance. Not bad for being ordinary. My specs are different from heavy dwellers like Leo and the rest of you. So, can I leave now? Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Since you got here, there's been distinct personalities everywhere, right? So you're coming in looking plain sort of makes an impact. Exactly. Your enthusiastic entrance actually surprises us. That's all it is, Jinako. However, we did, do you wrong. Forgive us, Miss Karigiri. I apologize for your impoliteness just now. No biggie, it's not really that angry. I feel awkward with you bowing your head. Anywho, what is it you need? You must be at the end of your ropes if you're asking Jinako here for help. True, you'll see once I explain. Leo briefly explains the situation. Passionately likely possesses our memories. But when it's time to fight, she flees. Due to some odd assumption she's making, we can't even have a conversation. The shield in the labyrinth is holding firm, and at this rate, we won't be able to get her SG. And in any case, unless we can come up with a way not to let Lip escape, we can't continue. That said, we want Jinako, who has the servant, to enter the labyrinth alongside Hakuno. The two of us can do a pincer attack. It's pretty simple for a strategy, but you know, isn't it futile? All the riggers can pop in and disappear at will. Even with a pincer attack, she'll just, I'm embarrassed and run off. Chasing a stalker will backfire on you. If you want to catch her, you have to do is make her chase after you, right? Yeah, that's correct. For that reason, we'll have you pretend to be Hakuno's lover. Huh? Oh my. What is this man saying? Huh? Have Jinako pretend to be my lover, right? Huh? I see, very impressive. So what the f did you just say? As I said, you'll behave like Hakuno's lover. It's obvious that anyone that passionate is obsessed with Hakuno. Based on her actions up until now, once she realizes Hakuno has a lover, she'll most likely pursue her even more. His Karigiri will be the decoy, yes, you. While the alter ego attacks you, Hakuno will stealthily approach from behind. After reaching into the alter ego's chest, the data of our memories will be retrieved. If my guess is correct, then it should be enough to stir up some drama. Wait a sec, you told me about this? Decoys, lovers, why not just have Leo or Shinji do all of them? Yes, it would be, would pretty much like to do so, but Hakuno won't stop harping me not to do it. I am also an instructor. It's simply too early for Leo to be involved in a gender relationship. Besides, Shinekara Karigiri, when we played chess, this is what you said. Don't underestimate ordinary people. Please prove those words are true by doing this. I don't remember saying that, but I was a long playtime. I probably let that one slip. Also, Ronnie, you're still bitter about what happened, Power Gamer? Pressured by Leo, Rin, and Ronnie, Jinako looks like she's about to run for it. I'd say about 80% settled. If I was pressured head-on by those three, I wouldn't have self-confidence to turn down their request either. Alright, I got it. but even if I'm fine with it, Haku might be against it. Pretending to be two female lovers won't work anyways, right Haku? Yeah, that's really... Have you seen my servant? I'm okay with it. See, she's okay. Huh? Okay with it. Yeah, I don't mind, I said. Shinako sure has a sharp tongue, but deep down she's she's kind. She's helped me out several times. More importantly, being together is no big deal. It sounds fun. Then it's settled. Please don't worry, Miss Karigiri. The alter ego will come attack just by you being together with Hakuno. Yeah, just being together is okay. That's right. Well, I guess that's it. If Jinako accepted the conditions, then there's no reason for me to refuse. Jinako and I will enter the labyrinth together and capture Passion Lip. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna leave it here for now. It's gonna take a whole other segment just to capture Passion Lip and then go into the into her heart. So yeah, let's just talk to everyone and then end it for now. Pull. Sorry, I lost myself for a second there. Well, two people is safer than one. I wasn't surprised or anything, okay? Yes, the time has come. Kishinami, work with Jinako and give it her all. You go ahead, I'll catch up to you in a bit. I will. But man, it's a good thing I walked in normally. If I had just a little more courage, I almost would have decided to drop into a pose that might be like a mighty morphin hero. Jinako is surprisingly normal, huh? Like you, don't you think, Haku? You don't get what I mean? No, come on. It doesn't mean anything. I wasn't thinking about, like, a couple of boars. So, a pretend couple. No, I don't really think about anything of it. I expect this will turn out well. Please go to hell, do your best. As soon as you enter the labyrinth, the student council will escort the two of you. Yes. Now this is what I call fun. We'll need to commemorate the event to try to win the best couple. It's all about being affectionate, isn't it? Like Kishinami and Jinako, you two are well suited. So, let's see if we pull this off. Karigiri's servant definitely is a powerful heroic spirit, however. Well, no use worrying about that now. The plan itself is sound, the rest is up to circumstance, and how mentally prepared you two are. Let's go to my room and then see if Saber's anything new. She has. Incidentally, Praetor, about this lover strategy. Startled, I stiffen up at hearing the topic Saber opens up with. I was wondering what she was pouting about the moment we walked into my room, so what was this all along? I understand the intent. I can't be doubting Leo's strategy at this point. But why am I not in the picture? Just how badly can one miscast the role of your lover, giving it to anyone other than me? First off, I can't fight if Saber's not with me, and besides, Special Lips won't think anything of a master being with her servant, right? She really has been ignoring that detail up until this point. It's hardly raised my spirits. Don't tell me, am I not good enough for you, Praetor? Am I not good enough? Wait, what's wrong with me? My style? Because I pester you for new clothes? Because I stare at your sleeping face every night? Thanks, Saber, but calm down, won't you? It's nothing more than a strategy. Jinako was qualified, so she was picked. Out of the bunch, that's all. I'm not convinced. If need be, I would be willing to prepare to even disguise myself. I can't be as fat as Jinako. That's extremely irrelevant. Saber shakes her head while pointing out these things floating in her mind. Nevertheless, Saber can't play this lover role, that's because... we have a closer bond than that, no? Oh, my Praetor, how short-sighted I was. Regardless of what hasty role, wielding my sword for you and speaking with you is my privilege. How can I forget? Yes, so for this time only, I can turn over the lover role to Jinako. Naturally, I won't be leaving my Praetor's side. Yeah, that would reassure me. Passion Lip can't be dealt with any normal means. With Saber and Jinako's help, we'll catch for sure. Anything else? Total money is squandered. 80,000 sacrament. Praetor, You have no godliness. Godliness? What if it's Saber is talking about? We spend money. Your moderation is purchasing, so how can I put it, like, your ways are mediocre. Give me a second. Sorry, I had a cough. Understand, you come across things only once in your life. Once you have decided, grab it and then use them. Think about what will happen after, and you may let something great slip by in that time. So I emptied the National Treasury. I have not a shred of regret. Rather, I praise myself for how I used it all so wonderfully. What a thing for a monarch to say. And actually, I want them to tell me about someone who can spend so much money that they empty a National Treasury. Huh? Oh, if I feel like raising the park or a palace or a coliseum, then hey, enough about me. Anyways, I display true beauty by the use of every of that money itself. I'll be expecting extravagant fit for a ruler from you. So yeah, apparently we still have achievements, but I don't have any details about the achievement. No guide, as far as I can tell, shows them, and I don't have any notes on that. So that's pretty much it. Let's just go ahead and talk to Shinji and Kiara, and then be done with it. Wondering about what I'm doing here? I'm not exactly staring at the sunset and getting all down. This spot gets good reception. I can take over the old school system. It's being managed by the student council in Sakura. But though slowly, I can gather sacrament. When I stand here, geniuses don't even I don't need to lift a finger. See? Just you wait, Shinelli. With all the power source I'll stockpile, I'll whip up a special Shinji Mato program. Yeah, he kind of will in another chapter. But for now, we don't have. You won't do anything for now. Anyways, anything for you? I heard Hakuno. The fact that you would date Chinako. I never knew you were like that. I feel like I've been beaten to the punch. I seem to have my eyes on you, but huh? That's not it. It's part of your strategy. Oh my, so that's it. Oh, very good. I feel relieved now, at least. No, I shouldn't be glad about this. It's a strategy for capturing an alter ego. It's going to be dangerous. Please be careful. I pray that you will return safely.
Nanda?
Nothing. Okay. Please enjoy your date with Chinako. Ah yes, it's not a date visit. My apologies. And nothing else in here, and now we just... One last thing I want to go is search the Jinako's room, so let's go there. Locked. Looks like Jinako's not here. Yep, at least not sure what I expected, but that's pretty much it. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. Alright everyone, that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Fate Extra CCC. Ciao.